Pope Leo just condemned the loss of innocent life in Iran from here aboard the papal plane.
I condemn all actions that are unjust. I condemn the taking of people's lives. I condemn capital punishment.
He's just wrapped up his papal trip to Africa, and it was at the start of this trip 10, 11 days ago that his simmering differences with the Trump administration reached a boil. So hours before that plane took off, President Trump called the Pope weak on Iran and nuclear weapons, among other things. The Pope responded by saying he had no fear of the Trump administration. That response set off a heated back and forth between him and the White House. But it also largely overshadows the entire trip to Africa. You might have missed that the Pope was even in places like Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, speaking before tens of thousands of people. The scenes were extremely electric, but it was hard to pay attention to sometimes when these two most powerful Americans were feuding. This weekend, the Pope spoke to us again on the plane and said he did not want to debate the president and that his primary mission was to preach peace to Africa, not to the White House. So just now, when he spoke on the plane, that was the third and final time that he spoke to us. He was asked by other journalists about the war in Iran, which he condemned, namely for the loss of innocent life. Another journalist asked him if he would condemn the Iranian regime for killing tens of thousands of protesters earlier this year and for continuing to hang members of the political opposition. The Pope replied in general terms, saying he condemns capital punishment and that human lives are to be respected.
So when a regime, when a country takes decisions which takes away the lives of other people unjustly, then obviously that is something that should be condemned.
He was also asked about immigration, to which he said countries have the right to impose rules, but that richer countries should also do more to help people in poorer countries.